Hey, what's going on, guys? Finally getting to this video. Um, I've used this already. Um, it's amazing. It is probably the best and only and last portable light source that you're ever going to need. This is the Milwaukee um, M18 Truview M18 LED floodlight. It's number 2360-20. It's kind of like a hybrid. Runs off the battery, the Milwaukee M18 platform, or you can plug it in, extension cord, whatever you want. Got a 5-year warranty on it and a lifetime LED warranty. So, for any reason these bulbs go out, hey, bring it to your local Milwaukee service center, and they'll either give you a new one or replace it for free. They have nothing to worry about. And like everything Milwaukee, you got that 5-year warranty. Pretty much best in the business. I mean, Rigid has the lifetime, but I don't know about you, but I've bought several Rigid tools lately, and every time I go online to register one of those lifetime Rigid tools, it gets kicked back. So I don't know if anybody else is having that problem or it's just me. I have no idea. I finally called and said, what's going on with this? Every time I put the warranty information in on your website, there's an issue. And, oh, yeah, we're backed up. Sometimes it kicks it back, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, that lifetime warranty, if you can get it in, it's great. But, what's good about Milwaukee, too, man, you just save your receipt. And I recommend take a picture of your receipt with your cell phone, with a camera, with whatever. Because, those receipts from Home Depot, they're made to have the writing start to go away after a year. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think, oh, this receipt, I'll just keep the receipt. I got a little envelope. You'll notice after like a year, you can't even see what's written on that receipt. And it hasn't been touched. It wasn't in your back pocket. It hasn't been smeared. You didn't get it wet. It just goes away. So take a picture of it. But anyway, as long as you have your receipt, Milwaukee is awesome. I've had stuff prepared by them. And 3-4 days later, I'm getting a phone call back saying it's fixed. Oh, I actually had one that they gave me a brand new drill. So anyway, so that's what's going on with this. I'll take it out of the box. I'm going to pause it and we can look at it a little bit closer. All right, so here it is out of the box. It's a real nice and compact floodlight. Not too big, not too small. It has a good base on it. Got some good protective points, like if it was to fall down here, to actually protect the lens, you got these two plastic, handles. Not only do they protect the floodlight, they're used as a handle, so you can grab it either way. You can put this any which way you want. It's total 360. So, I mean, you can put it any way you want. Obviously, it doesn't go all the way down because you put it all the way down, that's enough said. You won't be having any light. But, here it is. It's not light, though. It's heavy. I'm going to look the specs up for you. So I really should have did that. I kind of want to start getting all the specs down with these videos. But offhand, without the battery in it, I'd say it's probably 8 pounds. I'm probably going to be off substantially, but from what, just picking it up, it's not light. But, I mean, you're not holding it as a flashlight. It's going to be a stationary light. It's a floodlight. You're going to put it where you want it. And it's not like heavy that, you need 2 hands, but it's heavy. But, so 3,000 lumens, pretty much the most powerful floodlight cordless you can get. And like I said, it's a hybrid. Right here, you can plug it in. Hopefully you can see that right there. So you get your extension cord, your battery starting to die. As long as you got an outlet and extension cord, you got power. So, I mean, usually... Yeah, sorry about that. Had an issue with my camera. But here's where you would plug it in if you're going to use it that way. Now, if you're going to use this floodlight on its highest setting, At the highest setting, you're going to get 3,000 lumens. Now, like I said, if you're going to use it at that highest setting, unless you're just going to use it shortly, maybe, you got to bring it to a place where there is, obviously no wall outlet, or you're up on a ladder, you're up pretty high, and you don't want extension cords, flowing around, something like that. Having the battery is a great feature, but if you're going to use it for longer periods of time and you need that, 3,000 lumen capacity, the highest setting, unless you have like 4 batteries with you, 4 or 5 amp hour batteries, you're not going to make it through an 8-hour day, because on its highest setting, on speed, the highest setting with 3,000 lumens, you're only going to get 2 hours of runtime. So, but to be all honest, what you're going to see shortly, that 3,000 lumens is incredible. I mean, it is just amazing. Speed, I keep saying speed. Setting 2 has 1,500 lumens, and that is usually plenty for any application you're kind of gonna need. But you're gonna get 4 hours on that, and setting 3, which is the lowest, you're gonna get up to 8 hours of battery time on a 5 amp hour battery. So it gives you a lot of capabilities. Like I said, that 3,000 lumen capacity is awesome. But if you're gonna say you're gonna work, you're a construction guy, you're gonna work through the night, if you don't have electricity someplace you can plug this floodlight in, you're gonna need 4 or 5 batteries to get you through the night. So think about that if anyone's thinking about getting this, that they plan on using it on the highest setting, and they think they're gonna get through a whole day's worth of work just with one 5 amp hour battery. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna get two hours of life out of the floodlight. So, all right, I didn't want to do this one too long. Now we're going to test it out. We're going to show you the brightness of it, because it's just going to blow you away. You're going to, I'm kind of speechless. It's the highest floodlight in the industry, 3,000 lumens. No one really comes close to it. And to be honest with you, no one's really making these lights, these floodlights. DeWalt's really not into the light space. They make a couple flashlights, stuff like that. Makita's not really in it. Bosch really isn't in it. Rigid is in it a little bit, and Ryobi, but they are owned by TTI, who owns Milwaukee. So, Milwaukee kind of has this whole platform, pretty much to themselves right now. But as other players are going to get into it. It's just a matter of time. But as for now, no one's coming close, and I don't see how anybody is going to beat this. The only thing that they can improve is the runtime out of the highest setting. 3,000 lumens, amazing, more than enough for anything you need. But 2 hours, But hey, you're using a lot of energy. 3,000 lumens is, you can literally put this in your yard and have your kids go out 12 o'clock at night and play baseball out in your yard, and they're going to be able to see what you're doing. It's that bright. But I'm going to show you my garage, kind of what I'm talking about a little bit, so just hold on. Alright, so it's pitch black right now. You're not seeing anything, right? Nothing. Dark as night. Boom. It is just lit up. And this is not a small, not smaller garage here. This is, 15, no, more 15, probably 20 by 10. And it is just, this whole garage is lit up. Hopefully you can tell. It might not show in the video how bright it actually is right now, but it is bright. The lights in here that run normally, I would flick them on when I come in here, aren't this bright. So, I mean, this just tells you how bright it is now. Like I said, you're going to get 2 hours of runtime at this setting. This is the 3. Let me put it in a different spot here. Alright. Put it here. This is 3,000 lumens. You're going to get 2 hours. The M18 floodlight here. You got 3 settings. So this is its highest setting, the full 3,000 lumens. If you click it again, now it's still bright in here. I don't know if it's showing that great in the video, but I mean, this is 1,500 lumens. You're going to get 4 hours with this, but it's really bright in here. It's going to be able to light up your whole work area more than enough. More than enough what you're going to need, for a lot of the applications that most of the people who buy this are going to need it for. Then I'm just going to show you 3. Now this is 650. Still, plenty of light. You have a power outage in your house. You kind of just need enough light to move around, to find where the bathroom is, to do whatever you got to do. You're going to get 8 hours of runtime at this setting, and this is 650, like I said. But I mean, this whole room is pretty much lit here. So you got 2 or 3 of these 5 amp hour batteries. You got 3. You're doing 24 hours like this, and 10 by 20 room. It's going to be able to pretty much. You have a living room, dining room, kitchen area. You got 3 5 amp hour batteries. For 24 hours, you got no power. There was a storm, power outage, whatever. You're going to be able to light up pretty much your entire, living area, for 24 hours. And like I was telling you, this, I don't know if I did mention it or not, this floodlight, the one, the Truview here. If you buy it, it's $149, and right now, I just checked, still going on. If you buy this, you get a free 5 amp hour battery. So if you go to Home Depot, you get a 5 amp hour battery. Let me shut this down. I'm going to pause. Arc. So, like I said, if you go to Home Depot right now, it's $149 for this light. If you act now, or I don't know when, it's probably going to end, probably at the end of the month, but you get a free Milwaukee 5 amp hour battery, which is pretty much, it's $135 value you're getting for free. That's the reason why I got this, and I'm going to be honest with you, the only reason I got this was for that free battery, because, I was looking at that Ryobi, 1700 lumens is plenty. Like you saw Speed 2 on this one, that's only 1500, but you're not getting the quality. I mean, it is almost triple the price. I believe it's $59.99, the Ryobi floodlight. It's almost triple the price, but when you pick that Ryobi up, as soon as you pick it up, it's really light. Like, this is heavy. Like I mentioned, 6.25 pounds, or 8 pounds with the battery. It's heavy. I mean, it is constructed really well. It is, made really, really strong and tough. You pick up that Ryobi, it's kind of just flimsy, it's just, the thing moves, it just doesn't stay in place. It's a nice light, and if I wasn't, trying to get out of the Ryobi platform, because, the thing with Ryobi, those batteries that they make stink. They suck. You have them a year, they work pretty good. After a year, they start really dwindling down bad. And the Milwaukee batteries, they make a real good battery. One of the best, I think. The Bosch might be a little better, but that's for a different video. But like I said, you can get this for $149 with a free 5 amp hour battery. The Ryobi's good for $59 if you're in that platform. It's a good idea, but You know, they have these in Home Depot. Check them out. Pick them up. You know, hit them against the wall. And, you know, whatever. You know, make sure it's going to fit for what you need it for. Make sure it's durable. Because I can tell you, this thing is durable. And free lifetime LEDs. You know, you get a free battery with it right now. I mean, it's going to be the last floodlight you ever use. Ever buy. I just don't see anything beating it. There's nothing out there now that's going to beat it. And again, to have that capability of being able to plug it in, you know, it's pretty much a no-brainer if you're in the Milwaukee platform. But I don't know, not too many other companies are doing this right now. So, you know, hope DeWalt and Bosch and Makita get into the ball game a little bit. But anyway, any comments or questions, let me know, and I'll catch you on the next one.